Psycrack India, one of the national level platform and YouTube channel. And if you are new to my channel, don't forget to share and subscribe with your friends. And also we are making more relevant content and courses in this channel, which is very useful to you. Today I am going to discuss, as I promised that we are giving contents on all units. Now we are giving a brief idea and introduction to lifespan psychology or human development. As we know, it comes under the Unit 9, one of the Unit 9 of UGC NET Psychology. It is not only UGC NET Psychology and other topics which is relevant to other competitive exams. In UGC NET Psychology, the topic is called Human Development and Interventions. The human development, you know that from childhood, from infancy to death, what are the challenges that all human beings face from infancy to childhood, and childhood to various other stages of life like early adulthood, and later adulthood and old age. All have their own influence, and every cultural environment the child develop infancy to child. So there are a lot of psychological changes, social changes, motor development, and psychosocial environment influences on the child. We have a concept called school going years. So school going child, peer development, so all are not in the passive manner. The all development take in the active manner. So you can see that from sensation, we have a lot of theories given by Jean Piaget and others, Vygotsky. So other psychologists are given various theories. But we can also think in the Indian context also, which is very important in the context of human development is a sensation. How we sense, how infants sense the world, external world, how it influences on the perception. So every child grows on own psychosocial environment and own culture. So culture influence and child development and child growth. Later, child goes to school, and his or environment become more wide, and the peer group influence also there, and career development is also there. What kind of changes? What kind of psychosocial changes will occur? That also we deal with the human development. Later, the adolescence comes. Teenage and adolescence, these are very, very important. There is a little bit change in the teenage and adolescence. Teenage is a very sensitive turmoil occurs in these things. It's a very change, a very sensitive, life stage. So from teenage to adolescence, there are a lot of physiological and psychological changes occurs. We need to be very careful. And here the another important point comes is the parenting. So parenting is very, very important. Like what kind of parenting it is. It is a dictator level of parenting, or democratic parenting. Various level of parenting also influence parents and child's psychosocial environment. And adolescence shape here is identity. Is our identity based on the psychosocial environment and parenting. So here it's very, very important. There is a various aspect of personal identity and social identity emerges. So now why it is very important? So every individual develop a personal identity. Is not only a school or college identity. The personal identity, the boys and girls think about himself in the context of social status, in the context of where he stand in the society. So this is a very, very important to address. Then comes to the early adulthood, lot of challenges we need to face, because here we need to career development, we need to marriage, we need to be our goals, our aspirations, our expectations will really matter in this time. So we need to be regulating this time. We think in the lifespan psychology thinks about the individual decision making, individuals problem solving in this junction, in this point. So this is considered as a turning point. In the early adulthood is considered as a turning point, and from early adulthood to middle adulthood, again the having children's and family responsibility and job employment is also one of the crisis generally in middle adulthood we face one of the important, and also various health related issues will arise and challenges will comes, because most of the cases that adulthood early adulthood and later middle adulthood have family and new responsibilities will arise in the context of job searching and all. So here the middle adulthood also shows some of the health issues also, like related to obesity and other lifestyle disorders also. We can see that if lifestyle is not good at all, so then we need to think about and we need to address the health related issues. Our lifestyle also tells what kind of lifestyle we have. So we need to be think about the lifestyle intervention. We are also using the word, that is the reason I told in the beginning. So we also prepare interventions based on the different life stages. If we understand the various aspect of the lifespan, then only we can frame the interventions. That is the reasons they beautifully given human development and intervention. So we need to think about the middle adulthood. What are the issues, challenges we will face? I already explained that unemployment is one of the challenges, and finding the life partner. After finding the life partner, having children's and taking the responsibility to it's very challenging task, and there are a lot of social emotional changes occurs in the human being. There are a lot of emotional social changes will occur due to this kind of changes. Some may able to face these challenges successfully, or some may be struck in the problems, so that lead to some other problems also occurs, and maybe life stress and depressions will occur, or sometimes it leads to suicide also. So we need to relook into that the things, what kind of lifespan, and how culture influence, how language acquisition also influence, and overall urban development and rural development. Totally it is an portrait of individual to when we are looking into that aspect. So in another stage, later adulthood, we can say that it is towards the old age. So later adulthood, generally we see most of the cases like 50, after 50 we see generally there are so much challenges and maturity. We see the maturity also, the person become more mature and facing the life challenges, and not only that, he also become satisfaction anyhow to life partner and responsibility of the family and relations and job profile. So we need to relook into that. Later adulthood is also very very important in the context of intervention. So when we are talking about what kind of challenges, when we are talking about a later adulthood, so maybe there is so much physical and psychological challenges occurs, emotional issues occurs, because the ages also that physically is there are so much physical changes occurs in the later adulthood, in the context of diseases, in the context of various aspect of emotional issues also, psychological and mental related issues will maybe arise. So lot of health issues will also arise because of the age. So in this time we need to relook into the our lives health lifestyle, making exercise, and also relooking or rebooting our lifestyle. So it is the right time. So the later adulthood, after that we will move into the old age, which is very very important. Again, old age is one of the important. So that is what we have also concept called retirement. So here, after completion of the job, after retirement, the human being, you need to, every human being, individual, irrespective of gender, need to prosperity and very responsible life and enjoyful life. So not always you should take old ages in negative patterns. If you are very secure enough, if you are maintain your life, good lifestyle, definitely your old age is also one of the good journey. So old age, we will also think about another important concept called death. So death is inevitable, but thinking about the death and making sometimes too much depressions on death is not that much expected. If you are need a good life, if you need a very disciplined life, so the old age is also not matter of worry. It's a matter of a good journey, but you need to think on what are the challenges. Again, the health issues will rise here. It's very interesting, and also important challenges will arise in the old age. But of course, we have a very important crystallized intelligence, and old age people have wisdom, and it's not always old age is unproductive. We can use a betterment of the situations. We can use their wise and their ideas. So on that way, from we can conclude that from infancy to child age, there are various infancy to old age, there are various challenges we need to face and to overcome. So it is not only always a negative aspect, but it's also challenging and enjoyable also. So this is what I would like to discuss here. And if you are new to my channel, and please share and subscribe and watch my channel, keep tuned with my channel, so that you will get relevant